we're going to be throwing it back to the turn of the millennium, a time when the music industry was running scared. I'm talking about the end of the digital Wild West, where the consumer, yeah, we thought we was pulling a fast one, but really, we was just setting the stage for a whole new game. Remember the vibe? The rise of file sharing and bootlegging. We had Napster, we had LiveWire. You had to rush your borrowing the entire album you wanted, start to finish, without dropping a single dime. We walking around with that huge, big ass CD burner in the back seat of your car, the size of a phone book, you feel me? Full of every album you could get your hands on. We felt like digital gangsters, or as the governments would say, pirates, sticking it to the man.
Pause, that sound crazy.
Yeah, whatever. But what we was really doing, we was pulling the rug right under the entire music industry. See, CDs used to be a big money maker. You could buy a single album, and with the magic of a CD burner and a blank disc, you make 10 copies. You could sell them 10 copies, $5, $7. You know what I mean? Hit your mans off with whatever they need. The problem with all that, while we was getting paid and doing what we was doing, we was devaluing the very art form that we loved. Artists wasn't getting paid. Record labels was hemorrhaging cash, and the whole system was on the verge of flatlining. I'm not exaggerating. The numbers don't lie. Look at the dive from 2000 to 2010. The industry revenue was cut in half. That's a straight up fact, an economic disaster. Something had to change. And the answer wasn't a bigger CD bonder. It was a digital Hail Mary pass from an unlikely source into the streaming services. Now I know what some of y'all thinking. But street, what about the artists and the pennies they get paid? And trust me, that's a whole other video for another day. But the pivot to streaming wasn't a choice. It was a last-ditch effort to save the whole damn industry. It gave us a legal, affordable, and most importantly, a convenient way to listen to music. No more lugging around binders. No more searching for that one bootleg track. Just millions of songs right here in your pocket. We went from an ownership model where you own the physical album to an access model for a flat fee. You get everything, and while it may not have the nostalgia feel of buying a physical CD and reading the linear notes, it created a new sustainable business model. It saved the music industry. So yeah, we was the ones who brought down the old empire. And in doing so, we forced a necessary evolution. It was messy. It was ugly. But it led us to where we are today, a world where music is more accessible than ever, and this industry, for the most part, has a pulse again. This is Gen X Media. Y'all already know what time I'm on. Be easy.